Water. It's everywhere. It's in the air we breathe, the food we eat, and even our own bodies. We often take it for granted, this simple substance that makes up over 70% of our planet and our own physical form. But water is far more than meets the eye. It holds secrets, mysteries that have intrigued scientists and mystics for centuries. What is it about water that continues to captivate us? Is it its life-giving properties, its ability to sustain and nourish all living things? Or is it something more, something hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered? The truth is, water is full of surprises. It has a story to tell, a story that stretches back to the very beginnings of our universe. And by understanding water, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This is a journey into the heart of water, a journey that promises to change everything you thought you knew about this essential element. Where did all this water come from? This substance so central to our existence? The answer lies not on Earth, but in the vast expanse of space. Billions of years ago, as our solar system was forming, Earth was a dry and barren rock. Then, from the celestial heavens, came a celestial gift. Asteroids, massive chunks of rock and ice, bombarded the young planet. These cosmic messengers carried with them a precious cargo: water. Over millions of years, these celestial downpours transformed Earth, creating the oceans, lakes, and rivers that would become the cradle of life. But the story doesn't end there. The water that flows through our veins, that quenches our thirst, is the very same water that arrived on those ancient asteroids. It has been recycled countless times, flowing through the bodies of dinosaurs, evaporating into clouds, and falling again as rain. Water, we are told, is a universal solvent. It has the power to dissolve more substances than any other liquid on Earth. But what happens to those substances once they've been absorbed by water? Do they simply disappear, or does the water retain some memory of their presence? This is the intriguing concept behind the theory of water memory. Proponents believe that water has the ability to retain a signature, a subtle energetic imprint, of the substances it has come into contact with. This means that water, even after being filtered and purified, may still carry the energetic trace of pollutants, toxins, and even emotions. While still considered controversial within the scientific community, the idea of water memory has gained traction in recent years. Studies have shown that water molecules can form complex structures, and that these structures can be influenced by external factors. Could these structures be the key to understanding water's remarkable ability to retain information? We revere water as a life giver, but we must also remember its capacity for destruction. The same force that gently nourishes a seed can also unleash devastating floods, carve canyons out of mountains, and reshape entire landscapes. Natural disasters like tsunamis, hurricanes, and flash floods serve as stark reminders of water's raw power. These events, often triggered by seismic shifts or extreme weather patterns, can level cities, displace millions, and leave behind a trail of unimaginable devastation. Climate change is exacerbating these events, intensifying rainfall, and making coastal areas more vulnerable to flooding. As sea levels rise and storms grow stronger, the destructive potential of water becomes an increasingly urgent concern for humanity. Section 5. A world running dry, the freshwater crisis. While images of floods and storms highlight water's destructive power, a more insidious crisis is unfolding silently across the globe: a shortage of fresh water. Though nearly 3/4 of our planet is covered in water, only a tiny fraction of it is readily available for human use. Population growth, industrial agriculture, and pollution are placing unprecedented strain on our limited freshwater resources. Rivers are running dry, aquifers are being depleted faster than they can recharge, and millions of people lack access to clean drinking water. This crisis is not confined to developing nations. Even in water-rich regions, droughts and overuse are becoming increasingly common, forcing cities and communities to grapple with water rationing and economic hardship. Section 6. Quenching the thirst. Solutions for the future. The freshwater crisis presents a formidable challenge, but it is not insurmountable. Around the world, scientists, engineers, and policymakers are working tirelessly to develop innovative solutions to secure our water future. Desalination technologies are becoming more efficient and cost-effective, offering a way to tap into the vast reserves of salt water in our oceans. Water-efficient irrigation systems are helping farmers conserve precious water resources while still producing bountiful harvests. And in urban areas, rainwater harvesting and greywater recycling are reducing reliance on traditional water sources. These solutions, while promising, require a collective effort. Governments, industries, and individuals must work together to implement sustainable water management practices and ensure that this precious resource is available for generations to come. Section 7. Water's Sacred Connection, a Spiritual Perspective. Across cultures and throughout history, water has held deep spiritual significance. Ancient civilizations revered water as a sacred element, a symbol of purity, life, and renewal. Rituals involving water, from baptisms to cleansing ceremonies, are found in countless spiritual traditions. The reverence for water stems from a deep understanding of its life-giving properties. Water is seen not merely as a physical substance, but as a living entity, imbued with a spirit and a power that transcends the material world. In many cultures, bodies of water are believed to be inhabited by deities or spirits. These entities are often seen as guardians or protectors of the water, and rituals are performed to appease them and ensure a continued abundance of this precious resource. Section 8. The Ripple Effect, our individual responsibility. The future of water is not solely in the hands of scientists and policymakers. Each of us has a role to play in ensuring a sustainable water future. Our daily choices, however small they may seem, can have a ripple effect, contributing to either the problem or the solution. Simple actions like fixing leaky faucets, taking shorter showers, and being mindful of our water consumption in the garden can make a difference. Supporting businesses that prioritize water conservation and advocating for responsible water policies can amplify our impact. By becoming more conscious of our relationship with water, we can shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. We can begin to see water not as a commodity to be exploited, but as a sacred gift to be cherished and protected. Section 9. A Future Flowing with Change. The story of water is still being written. The choices we make today will determine whether future generations inherit a world where water flows freely or one plagued by scarcity and conflict. The path forward requires a fundamental shift in our relationship with this precious resource. We must move beyond seeing water as a commodity to be bought and sold and embrace a more holistic understanding of its value. We must recognize the interconnectedness of all living things and acknowledge that our actions have far-reaching consequences for the delicate balance of our planet's water cycle. The journey towards a sustainable water future will not be easy, but it is a journey we must undertake together. By embracing innovation, fostering collaboration, and rekindling our reverence for water, we can create a future where this life-giving element flows abundantly for all.